Right, time now for us to focus on some big names, some big brands heading to Dubai. Mind Valley is a brand, is a platform that needs very little introduction. Why? Because, well, they introduced themselves with some aplomb at the beginning of this year here in Dubai. But this is a global movement. The personal growth company is revolutionizing education, business by integrating cutting-edge science, mindfulness and leadership strategies to help individuals and organizations thrive. Their workshops around the world have attracted tens of thousands. And the good news is they're setting up here in Dubai, an HQ coming to Dubai. It's the decision of the entire Mind Valley team, which is led by their visionary leader, entrepreneur, author, motivational speaker, the founder and the CEO of Mind Valley, is, of course, Vishen Lakhiani, who joins us now live in studio. Vishen, welcome back to Dubai.
Thank you. So good to be here, and the weather is absolutely perfect right now.
How important is the weather, though, as well? I know that we're going to get into all things mindfulness, etc., and it seems a little trite of us to talk about weather, but every time we speak to people about relocation to Dubai, the weather is an element.
The weather is a big deal. You know where I'm coming from?
Tell me.
Estonia. That's where my kids currently go to school. It's -1 degree right now, and we get maybe 5 hours of daylight. So the weather absolutely matters. It completely changes your mood, changes your productivity. I love it here.
You are back in Dubai, no stranger to Dubai, and all those that, of course, attended your event at the beginning of this year, January of this year, will be well versed in all things Mind Valley. But for such a global brand and for such an international person such as yourself, why Dubai as an HQ?
You know what's the number one reason? Time zone. Like, we employ people in 60 different countries. When you're in Dubai, it is the perfect location to be able to run a global company. If you're in America, good luck speaking to people in Asia. You're staying up at 11 p.m. If you're in Asia, same problem. But when you're in Dubai, you can access. I'm in the perfect time zone for 60 countries.
And in terms of that reach as well, again, and we talk about the growth of Mind Valley, millions of students worldwide now, the hundreds of thousands that attend your events as well. You're growing so quickly. Is it essential that you're able to access those areas, those geographies as quickly as possible?
Absolutely. See, we run a company that prioritizes work at home. We have gorgeous office spaces around the world, but our employees, we found that when you allow people to work from home, you get significantly more applications for jobs. But if you're doing work from home, we want to be able to hire anywhere in the world. Dubai being pretty much the center of the world is a huge advantage.
In terms of events as well, I mentioned the 3-day event that you hosted at the beginning of the year to elevate career, health, mind, soul, and more. Can we expect more of those or not?
Yes. So, before that, just to understand, Mind Valley's main business is the Mind Valley app, right? Which is one of the world's leading platforms for transformation. But the event we do, Future Human, we did it in Dubai in Jan. We're doing it again November 2026. It's all about the most important skills you need to thrive in a rapidly changing future.
That future is changing very quickly at the moment, be that from early education all the way through to future and further education as well. Talk to me about your take on leadership. I know that Mind Valley, one of the key concepts is evolution as well. But when we look at leaders around the world at the moment and the style of leadership, that is changing. Challenging times when we get our head around leadership at the moment?
Absolutely. Because what's happening right now is we're entering a period of accelerated change. Human beings are used to consistency. When things are changing too fast, it inevitably causes stress. So leaders right now, they need two things. One pillar is they need to be a rock of stability. They need to be the calm within the storm because everything is being disrupted. The second thing is leaders need to surround themselves with innovators who can brief them and keep them aware of just how rapidly things are changing. So on one hand, you got to be able to absorb and understand all of these changing technologies, new ways of doing work. On the other hand, you got to be the calm in the storm. You have to be able to create a safe space for the people that you lead.
That said as well, talking of safe spaces, we've been talking a lot, ironically, this morning about the impact that COVID-19 had on all of us, on the globe as well. In terms, one thing that has been one of the sort of learnings from COVID is the importance of mental wellness. Is there a link, though, to the cold, hard CEOs out there at the moment, Vishen, listening in? Does mindfulness or mental wellness impact on bottom lines or not?
Of course. There's so much evidence for this. Deloitte did a study. They found for every dollar a company spends on mental health, it returns $1.62 in the course of 1 year. It returns over $2 in the course of 2 to 3 years. There was another famous case study done by Harvard with an insurance company, right? And this was in Sean Akers' book, The Happiness Advantage. This company, Gary Baker was the CEO. He says, I don't like all of this culture fluff. Don't give that to me. But what can you do to improve our bottom line? Sean Aker made every employee do a simple exercise. When they start work, before they jump onto their first email, they take 2 minutes, set an iPhone timer for 2 minutes, and send an email of appreciation to a fellow employee. That's it, 2-minute exercise. In 18 months, Gary Baker's company went from $650 million to $950 million. Number of job applicants went up 270%. Google flew down to see what they were doing. This guy who said, I don't believe in fluff, now believes in fluff. Appreciation, culture, all of these things lead to mental health. They truly matter.
Listen, we have literally scratched the surface here. But the good news is that the Dubai HQ is just around the corner, so you'll be spending a lot more time here in Dubai. Doors always open. We'll definitely get you back in to talk more about it. Just before I let you go, 30 seconds. What's in the pipeline for Vishen and Mindvalley this year?
We're building an AI to help guide people to live their best lives, to help people ease the stresses of life, to elevate mental health and longevity. Deploying it in the next 12 months. We're really excited about that project.
Great news that you're setting up here in Dubai. All the best with everything in the coming weeks and months, and we will definitely touch base very soon. Our thanks to Vishen Lakhiani for joining us live in studio, the visionary entrepreneur and leader behind the Mindvalley movement.